Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Shit ain't free. Keep what I just said.
Oh, no.
Millions to talk. We done had a party 6 times this week.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You seen that screen. See, like you trying to move files at the same time as you're recording in FL Studios. Like for some reason, like you can't. So Plaqueboymax and Lil Baby were in the studio and things didn't turn out the greatest. And I'm gonna show you why. I didn't see the full video, but I did see a few clips here and there, and I understand why Lil Baby left that studio session. So today we're just gonna react to the video on Plaqueboymax inviting Lil Baby into the studio session and you know what went wrong. So if you ever come into a situation like this, like I personally did, where I was in a studio with a major recording artist, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. I personally have a song done with Sauce Walker, and when I recorded the song as the engineer, everything went smoothly. But with this session with Lil Baby and Plaqueboymax, so many things went wrong. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hey, look, I'm finna run through these beats. Let me know what you fucking with. Now, look, I got the booth cam set up. This shit in the room right over there. Mic, everything. Everything set up. Hopefully, there's some bangers in this, and they'll let us know. Chat, I'm gonna run through real quick. Remember the names.
Real quick, let me just tell you, if you're playing beats for an artist, the first thing you wanna do is play one of your hottest beats. Don't be going through just weak-ass beats. Don't be just going through different beats that you think, oh, maybe he might like it, maybe he might not. Play your hardest stuff. When I played beats for Sauce Walker, I played one beat for him. And that was it. We went straight to recording after that because it was fire. Like I knew it was fire, and it was his style too, and I knew that. So it was like, come on now. Like if you're playing beats for a certain artist, make sure you play something that they would get on and not just random stuff.
You want to run rim or this? What you fuck with more?
Try that one. I'll try that one out.
All right, let's do it.
I'm fucking with the chat. Ain't what I want to try.
Let's do it, chat. He doing it for y'all. Let me get some pink in the chat. Oh yeah, chat.
First thing that is a red flag to me, when you have a major label artist in your studio, FL Studio is not the DAW that I'm pulling up personally. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I've seen different videos of Plaqueboymax's where he used FL Studios and things sounded great, but hey, let's continue.
Yeah, let's go.
Now see, what you're seeing right now, I typically see this all the time with different artists. They may put some melodies down first and just try to get a vibe and feel and what they're trying to do, and then they'll replace the noise with words and stuff like that. So at first glance, you're probably thinking, this sounds like trash. But I bet you a lot of his songs probably started out this way and then ended up being major hits. But I'm gonna tell you right now, one red flag I see right now is the beat is way too loud. And on top of that, let's look at his vocals. He do have his own engineer here as well, but I think there were some issues going on as well with Plaqueboymax and him trying to take over the session. And you know, at the end of the day, if I'm recording vocals, I never want my vocals to be this low. When you have vocals low like that, like you're seeing right there, I promise you're gonna get a lot of noise. And not only that, you can kind of hear it in his voice. There's a lot of noise in there, especially if you add a compressor and bring that up, you're gonna increase that noise. So the best thing in my opinion would have been to at least turn up his volume a little bit and bring the vocals down. So let's continue. Another issue that you could probably see people in the comments talking about is that the door is open. When you're recording a song and you're in the booth, please close the door. Like, what's the point of even having all the soundproof and everything in the booth if you're not going to utilize it 100%? Me as an engineer, like, yeah, maybe the artist didn't close the door, but I would have got up and closed that door just to make sure I got the best quality possible. But that's just me. Let's continue.
Yeah. Money comes Sunday to Sunday, yeah. Shawty rockin' push out the runway. She don't like a run day, yeah. Shawty rockin' push out the runway. She don't like a nigga like fun, yeah. She don't like a nigga like runway. Hey, come on. Money comes Sunday. Turn the beat down a little bit, twin.
I told you. Bro's telling you to turn the beat down. He can barely hear himself. And I can barely hear what he's saying. Like when I'm recording artists, I want my vocals to be at least up front. Like, yeah, like it's not gonna sound perfectly mixed, but the artists like really feel and hear themselves throughout the beat and stuff like that. But you can't really do that if the beat is overpowering you. Maybe his engineer is thinking like, all right, you know, I don't usually use FL Studio. I use Pro Tools. So like, you know, he's in a new, different space. I don't know this guy. You can see he turned the beat down real quick, but like, why is it not in the mixer though? You You could have did that in the mixer and then also monitor the levels for the beat. So like another red flag right there, but probably use the Pro Tools where you don't have to put everything in the mixer. As soon as you upload a sound, it's already in the mixer.
Money comes in, turn it. Yeah. Money comes Saturday, Sunday. Try to rock and push out the runway. Man, like fathers that.
And this is another reason why I think FL Studio is just a red flag for recording vocals. Like, just look at his vocal chain, bruh.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Like I said, I'm not putting up FL Studio on a major artist and uploading Sound Goodalizer. That's crazy. I'm sorry. That's red flag number one. But hey, you know, everybody got their own flavors and preferred methods on doing things, but hey.
Hey, come on. Money comes in. Turn the beat down a little bit, twin.
He also turned off the FL limiter on the master track. First of all, why the heck is that even on? Any FL Studio session, that right there is never on because I got a template, especially if you're recording vocals. So like they basically use like a default template on FL Studio. I bet you the panning law is probably on circle or something like that. I always use triangle.
Money comes in. Turn it. Yeah. Money comes Saturday, Sunday. Try to rock and push out the runway.
Lil Baby's engineer asks Plaqueboymax, how can you turn the beat down? He's obviously not familiar with FL Studio, so in a situation like this, like if I had a major artist had his own engineer, I'm gonna let them use whatever they wanna use, especially if it's on my beat. That's gonna be able to get the job done quicker because he's over here asking me for help for a DAW he don't even use.
I ain't firing shit, I ain't firing shit.
As you can see, Plaqueboymax put the beat on the mixer immediately so he could see the levels and stuff like that. Lil Baby's engineer should have did that as well from the beginning, but like I said, he doesn't know this FL Studio like DAW workflow. Honestly, like the workflow in FL Studios for recording vocals is just not my favorite. You could use a different other DAW if you're trying to be cheap. Like you could use Luna and that's free. So there's other programs you could have used that would have got this job done a lot easier without crashes.
Yeah, they shots right there and on the one way. They shots right there and on the one way. They shots right there and on the one day. Try to rock and push out the runway. Try to rock and push out the runway. Try to come on. Big shots right there and on the big shots right there and on the runway. Big shots right there and on the runway. Try to rock and push out the runway. Money come around next Sunday. Big shots right there and on the runway. Try to rock and push out the runway.
Nah, it's on key.
Try to rock and push out the runway. Try to make him go to a gunfight, yeah. They got better than the gunfight, yeah. They had a minute when the gunfight, yeah.
Now, one thing I would say, if you're looking to get the actual key of a song, you could use what he also used with Mixed In Key, but you could also use an app that I always use sometimes. Like it's not, I wouldn't say it's perfect or anything like that, but there's an app on your phone called Auto Key. And you could also use this app if you're playing the music through the speakers and you just open that up, hit the button, and then you can find the key easily without clicking and downloading and dragging and moving things around on the computer.
Push out the runway. I come on, shot it, I can push you out the runway. Keep that.
Hold on. Let me see.
Shot it, I can push out. Shot it, I can push
Look,
out the runway.
look at them. They fighting. Oh, let me get that. I got you. I can do it. Let me do it. Like at this point, like, yeah, you can do it because you on your DAW, but I understand like it's your stream. Like I don't got like, let me say this straight up. Like I don't got no issue with Plaqueboymax or anything. I love his videos and all that, but this particular session did not go as well. And I'm just explaining why.
I don't know why J Rick can get it right. On the one day, try to rock and push out the runway.
I obviously know how to engineer, but if the artist has an engineer that they bring into the studio, just let them do their thing.
Yeah. And it's how we do it in the gunplay. Yeah. They get out of pocket in his gunplay. Yeah. They get out of pocket in his gunplay.
And then I bet you on top of that, they probably don't use that auto-tune as well. They probably use the real auto-tune. Hey, some people like that auto-tune. If you want to use it, but yeah.
One day, try to rock and push out the runway. Yeah. Come on, they get out of pocket in his gunplay. 3 trap spots there and then on the one day, try to rock and push out the runway. Yeah. Go back. Come on, they get out. Why trap for them? Know what I'm saying?
You see all this, come on, go back, record, go back, punch in, all that for FL Studio is a lot to handle. And even though, you know, you might not even see like the usage of FL Studio going up, but this right there is just a lot of pressure. And if you're using FL Studio, at least hit the save button over and over and over again, especially every time you hit the space bar, save the session immediately.
Keep going from right there though. Go to like right there where I stop it. They get out of pocket in this gunplay. Don't negotiate shit my way. Who recording me? Who's recording me, Max or you? Bro, you fucking me up, twin. Never took the traffic in the driveway. We didn't have
Lil Baby's confused right now because he's trying to figure out what's going on. But as you can see, his engineer's the one doing the whole session. But you know, Max is actually trying to help. He's saying that Max is fucking it up, but he's really trying to help. But the whole thing's being messed up because Lil Baby's engineer is in a whole different DAW that he doesn't use. So like I said, not looking too good. So far, I have not seen them hit the save button not one time. They could be doing it on the keyboard, but it doesn't really look like it.
Keep what I just said.
Oh no!
Millions to talk. This shit ain't
Yo, be
free.
careful, yo, because sometimes it be crashing.
I'll fuck around, shit, man.
See? Max even knows sometimes it be crashing. No, that's FL Studio, bro. You got to use a different DAW when you're recording a serious artist or just, you know, something you really care about. But see, that's something you can do in Pro Tools because it's a little bit more solid. You know, there have been crashes in Pro Tools, but not as consistent as FL Studio. So like, you know, going back and clicking and deleting stuff really quick, and you know, you got somebody in the booth serious who's trying to be really quick and get ideas down. Pro Tools really shines in that area. But you know, like I said, you can use other programs like Luna. Luna's actually free and is really similar to Pro Tools.
We could put
Uh-oh. Finally, he saved the session. Now, not only that, but like, think about this, right? We already like halfway through the song. This is the first time they saving the session. Crazy.
Man, but I done put 100 cash out. We other man, but I done got 100 cash put together, man, but man, shit cheap. Everybody from the block, we come through deep. From the block, we come through ain't free. Rolling around, stolen car, Glock in the ski. They thought I'll be through shit cheap. Everybody from the block, we come through deep. Fuck on fire, I take shit deep. I'm saying fuck on fire, I take shit deep.
In the middle of the recording session, you trying to change auto-tune to the real auto-tune. Like, you should have been using that from the beginning, especially if you've been using that from the jump and it's already been working. You don't want to just switch up to use a different auto-tune. Obviously, you can see Lil Babies don't even like the auto-tune. Here and there, he's like, yo, it sounds different here and there. Now his engineer's like, yo, you got the real auto-tune? Now they're trying to pull up in the middle of the session and your subscription license is expired? Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, okay. See? It came close. It was about to crash right there, but they got lucky.
I take shit deep, have a man out of car around on E. Come on. What the hell that is?
See, now he's confused. Like, what's going on?
Don't negotiate shit my way in the driveway. We ain't throw a party to town this week. Try to get a party up behind this deep. I get it. They get out of pocket anytime, play again. Don't negotiate shit my way. We done had a party 6 times this week.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You seen that screen. See, like, you trying to move files at the same time as you're recording in FL Studios. Like, for some reason, like, you can't do like a lot of multitasking in FL Studios. Like, you have to do one thing at a time for certain reasons. Like, I don't know. I don't know why, but like, if you're moving around tracks and recording and you're in a serious situation and you're trying to be amped up and do multiple things, like me, when I'm recording a song, I'm trying to mix at the exact same time. You know, Pro Tools can handle stuff like that, but FL Studios, like, you're going to come across issues like this. So that's why I highly recommend, like, understand, like, if you use FL Studios to make beats, like, don't stop doing that. Like, I personally use that for that purpose. But when it comes to recording vocals, and especially in a high intense situation, other options are way better than this. And don't get me wrong, like, I love the new features that they added in FL Studio. Like, it makes it a little bit more feasible, but it's just, when it comes to multitasking, it's just not the answer. Lil Baby's done at this point, because it's like, what's going on? Like, let me know in the comments if you come across the exact same situation where you notice where you're about to do something and in the middle of you doing it and the song is playing or the beat is playing, it crashes. It does this all the time. Now let's see where it backed up from, because he did save the session. We seen it on screen. Now you can see, now they're having issues on stream. It's muted, can't really hear anything.
What'd you say? Hold on, give me a sec.
Why you ain't doing it?
Nah, he was doing it.
Yeah, I was doing it,
Okay, so, you know, it crashed, but luckily he did have some of the files saved at some point, so hey.
You got it, gang. You feel me? Holy shit, oh my gosh, this one's for the books. Go ahead, bro, you got it. Oh, no, nope, turn this down. Yes, Go ahead. Yo.
3 trap spot dead end, it's a one-way. Shot it, I can push you on the runway. They get out of pocket and it's gun.
Nah, yeah, we chilling. All right, go to 2. No. Go to 2. Input 2, and then click input 1. Input 1. Nope. Go back. Input 1.
Another red flag with FL Studio, as you can see, after they restarted the whole session, the inputs and outputs are just rerouted for some weird reason. Like, it's just like, why would it do that? I can tell you why. Because its main focus in FL Studios is not for recording major label artists. It's just not. Like, yeah, you may have some great moments, but like I said, multitasking is done. And there you have it, guys. That is why I believe Lil Baby left the studio session. So many issues were going on. You're using a different auto-tune that you normally don't use, which is going to sound different from what you're normally used to. Like I said, if you're in that situation, let them use the exact same tools that they used before. And if you don't have it, let that be known, because at the end of the day, you're going to come across a situation like that. You know, why does it sound different here and there? You know, of course it sounds different because, you know, you're not using the same tools. You know, you're trying to edit while you're recording the song at the same time. The artist wants you to punch in real quick and be multitasking and stuff like that. FL Studios is a great DAW for making music, but you know, there's other programs for this particular situation, which is high intense, and just be careful. You know, just be careful if you're in this situation. Don't always rely on FL Studio. And I know it's the most popular DAW, and it's a really great one, and I know why. So let me know in the comments what you think about this whole entire video. Will you be using FL Studios for seriously recorded sessions and stuff like that? Will you be relying on multitasking and recording sessions in FL Studios for some weird reason? Are you one of those guys? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you add me on Instagram, TikTok, and X. And also, YouTube says this is the video you need to be watching. For some reason, you're clicking and typing things in. YouTube says this video right here, you're going to really enjoy it. So I highly recommend you click on this.